Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Today we are recording for the second video, which is video discussion 2. So first of all, my name is Nur Hazwani, 197967, third year biochemistry student from Faculty of Biotechnology and Biomedical Sciences.
Hi, my name is Nur Sofea. My metric number is 197287. I'm a third year biochemistry student from Faculty of Biotechnology and Biomolecular Sciences.
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Aina Nur-Adhilah binti Azman. My metric number is 203889 and I am from Faculty of Science taking Bachelor of Science in Chemistry.
Hi, hello. My name is Aniq Mirza. My metric number is 198309. I'm third year nursing student in Faculty of Medical and Health Science.
Hello, my name is Hakim Khairi. I am from Bachelor of Nursing, third year student from Faculty and Science.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. My name is Alif bin Zawawi. My metric number is 198475 and I am a nursing student.
Okay, so last week we have decided to separate into two groups, which is group 1 consists of me, Hazwani, Aniq and Alif, and another group which is group 2 consists of Sofea, Aina and Aiman. So today our group, the first group will introduce our poem regarding poverty, and yeah. You can share the Word document.
Okay. So I will share the document. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Okay, so this is our poem about the poverty. So in this poem we have 3 stanza. So our poem title is Cruel World. So do I need to recite first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, I will start. Okay. So cruel world. A cruel world we are living in, where the poor remains poor, of blood, sweat, and tears being shed. Yet the world remains silent, putting on the blind eyes, letting them starving, suffering, and dying. Maybe we can continue with another person for the second stanza.
Okay, let me read the second stanza. There's a said, dare to dream big, but how could they dream if the anxiety keeps them wide awake? Work like a horse, with little income of source, never wish for an ill, as they are hunted by the bills. So the third stanza we will continue with Hazwani.
A cruel world we are living in, where the rich remains rich, and they took it for granted, yet the poor being oppressed, putting on the deaf ear, a cruel world.
Okay, so this our poem that we write it by our own. So what do you guys think about our masterpiece? Do you guys have any comment? Or do you think this poem is good or not good? Or do you want to say something, please?
already too short for you guys.
Um, how were you inspired to write this poem? Is there any specific story that you were inspired by, or yeah?
For me, actually, when we want to write this poem, at first we want to do the cinquain poem, which is easy, but we do like each person make one cinquain poem, then we will mix and match the line. But when Hazwani mix and match the line, suddenly it look like a three-verse poem, and we all think that it's good for us to try the three-verse poem. So for what that inspire me to write this poem, for me, when I look at the African country, African is they is one of the most poverty country in this world. So I think you all also can see how their country is like. You can see the people very like malnutrition, like doesn't get enough food. So that inspired me to write this poem.
So actually, I am the one that messed up with the sinking poem because my poem is like a free verse. For me, a poem is where you try to convey like feelings or any thoughts that you have. So for sinking poem, I don't think that I can convey the message in the sinking type poems. So that's why I just write free verse poem. And before I write the poem, I write like a story from the homeless people, like how they feel when they have no home to live in, no foods to eat, and that's how I write.
I think for this poem, the whole world, you guys as the writer have done a good job. Since when I hear and read the poem, I can put myself in the kind of poverty, which means you as a writer can feel how the poverty, which means the community of the poverty have been living in the kind of situation with the starving, no hope, anxiety, and so on. So I think it's a good poem, and even is when we can read silently and understand the meaning of this poem. I think we can might be cry because the cruel world that we develop from a hierarchy of life, when the richer become richer and the poor become poorer, and this world just like a very cruel world that we live in. I think it's a good poem. Nice, good job.
Thank you, Aiman. That's really inspired us to do more poems. Maybe Aina, do you have any comment on our poem?
My opinion is just the same as Aiman's. I think it is really a good poem. And looking at the first stanza, right? For the first stanza, when the third one is though blood, sweat, and tears has been shed, yet the world remains silent. That means that uh, even though that we are suffering, but people keep their eyes blinded. So it is kind of very unfair for us to experience that. So I think the whole poem really the whole poem really describes how the world lives in. So yeah, I think this poem is a really good poem. Yeah, good job guys.
Thank you, Aina.
Okay, okay, since when Aina read about the third uh, third line on the first stanza, so blood, sweat, and tears had been shed, yet the world remains silent, putting on the blind eyes. So if I'm not mistaken, this is Alif, from Alif, and I think this is an implicit message. Can Alif explain more about this three line? What do you want to actually want to share with us about these three lines?
Okay, this is just like a perspective from a homeless person that I read online. So she said that she have gone through a lot of difficulties, like when they are sick, they cannot seek for the medical treatment because of the medical bills, and they have tried to work different jobs just to support their family. And you know, when we have another new family members, we have, like, we celebrate it, right? But for the poor people, more a new family members mean a new commitment. So yeah, more energy or more mental will be drained from them. So that's how the poor people think, or poor people like alami, you know. So but at the same time, the community or the people does not do anything to help them. So that's why I put yet the word remains silent, because uh, they said that the hierarchy in a people or in a community is needed, because that's what will drive the poor people to work. But I don't think so.
Yeah, I agree with you, Alif. Okay. Mm. So on the second stanza, do you guys have anything want to say? Maybe about the words used in the second stanza?
I want to ask about the clarify why you mix we call it relate the work like the horse. Why you use horse instead of the others animal? Okay.
I think maybe Alif can explain on that part.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
you know, horse works really hard. You know, they run till they are very tired. So it's just like a metaphor for people that work really hard, like a horse, but still get a little income of source. Like that, a metaphor.
I think it's a good metaphor that you insert in this line, and at the same time, when you use the horse, it's like I mean, you work like a horse with little income of source. So you can see there's like a rhythm that really sweet, and this will make the poem looks like more beautiful. I think, I guess.
Okay, thank you for the explanation.
Yeah, thank you, Aiman, for asking. Should we move to the yes, Sofea,
So I really like the second the two last lines in the second stanza, it just shows that even for health, they cannot afford to be sick, because otherwise it will not only jeopardize their own health, but without money, they just cannot find treatment or medicines or something like that. So yeah, it's just sad thinking about it.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so for the second last, for the second last, in the second stanza, it was talk about an illness and about the bills that they need to face as the when as a poor people. So poverty. So poverty is not about only money. In a poverty country, you can see that their people easily get disease, and most of them, when they face the poverty, they doesn't get job. They are unemployed. So these two line really show the reality of a poverty people. So yes, like Sofea said, when they don't have money, of course they can buy medicine to cure their disease, and also when they are jobless, they cannot pay for the bills and cannot afford their basic life. Okay. Do you guys have okay, maybe we can move to how we can improve this poem. Do you guys have any idea that maybe can improve our poem, or do you guys think this poem is just nice and doesn't need any improvement?
I think the poem already is just nice. You don't need to add any improvements because yeah, as you can see in every standard in every stanza, right, there are lots of message, and I think the wordplay is really good, and yeah, I think there is no need for you guys to make such improvements.
Okay, thank you, Aina.
For me, for the poem, is quite good. What can add, just like when I read the second stanza, there is just like a rhythm. You try to make a rhythm just like, for example, work like a horse with little income source, never wish for ill, stay haunted by bees, just like that. But for the others, if can make just like a same rhythm, just like that, it's just like look much better. Sorry, when I read the Never Wish for an Ill, I just remind the song of Tidak Ku Minta Lahir di Dunia, just like that. I think you get this kind of what is we call it, idea from that kind of
Idea.
song.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Okay.
For me personally, I think we did a great job, even though we did it like changing from Shinken to the free verse. I think everything is quite good. If we could do an improvement for the next poem, maybe we could add up some more metaphors, similes, and playing with words, just like the second stanza that Alif did. Maybe after this. So yeah, but everything's fine for me. That's all.
Okay. I think That's enough for this video. We have discussed about this poem, about the word use, the implicit, explicit meaning, and the message that the writer want to share. And also we have discussed about the how to improve this poem. And looks like everyone think that this is a good poem, and it is quite inspiring me to do more poem. I think that's all for this video. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.